Hi, I'm Jordan the Nerd of Gold, and I want to know, which do we think is going to happen? Mr. Terrific forming the Terrifics, or Mr. Terrific becoming the chairman of the JSA? Now, I think it's important to note that the Terrifics was made back in 2018 at a time when Marvel wasn't publishing the Fantastic Four comics. Marvel has since then restarted, or started again on publishing Fantastic Four comics, and the Terrifics don't exist in the comics anymore. The Terrifics don't have any other real multimedia presence, and Marvel has just released Fantastic Four First Steps, making their new debut in the MCU, and we know they're going to appear in Doomsday and Secret Wars, and likely have a future after that in the new reset timeline. So the reason I bring this all up is that I don't think there's room for the Terrifics, because the Fantastic Four are going to exist both in comics and on the big screen. So I think it's really important to note that the Terrifics don't really add anything unique there in that sense. They are more or less they're not even a parody. They're just kind of a copy of the Fantastic Four, and like blatantly so. It's fine, it's cool, they rule. I do want to see them, but with the Fantastic Four having their presence on the big screen, I don't think it's quite as likely that we're going to see the Terrifics. I in fact think that we're going to see the JSA as more likely between the two teams of which he could be the leader of. And the JSA is a really important team to the history of DC Comics. They are the first superhero team. Well, maybe not the first. The All-Star Squadron may predate them, but I forget that off the top of my head. But either way, the JSA is one of the most important teams to DC Comics as a publisher and within the narrative universe that they've made. So I think it's more likely that we're going to see Eddie Gathegi's Mr. Terrific lead Hawkgirl away from the Justice Gang and form a new team, the Justice Society of America. Now, what the circumstances are and what exactly the direction is and what makes them different from the Justice Gang, I think that's all going to be explored within the movie. But I do think it's more likely that we get the Justice Society of America over the Terrifics, with Mr. Terrific as the leader, because Mr. Terrific really stood out in the Superman film, and it's highly likely that he's going to get more attention as the universe develops. But let me know, which do you think? Do you think the Terrifics is going to be more likely, or the Justice Society?